Hello, my treasured friends. In previous videos, we talked a lot about business planning, and now it is time to figure out how to start an actual business regardless if there was a prior experience in it or not. So I'm taking an example of photography business simply because high demand in digital appearance of business, professional photos required for websites, growing social media, and all the factors contributing to huge call for photographers nowadays. So it's a great business idea for those who are not sure which professional path to take or want to change their employment. How do we create a photo business from zero, no matter if it is your first occupation or switch of activity? When I write about starting any occupation, I always try to understand the nature of what it consists of and skills it requires. Say you are a math teacher and suddenly decided to change your job, considering photography. I don't want you to think like, oh, I'm going to buy an expensive camera, do some shots and sell my pictures. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Photography, like any other job, is way more complicated and elaborate than just superficial impression of how easy it might be. Therefore, before opting for any craft, learn the basics. In our case, photography is a type of art, and in order to produce pieces of art on a daily basis, you will have to develop creative skills and discover your imagination, have an eye for details to spot in your work, to be patient and flexible, to spend hours to find perfect shots if needed. On top of that, being a photographer suggests interaction with customers, models and co-workers, where personal skills are absolutely necessary. And the most important condition of all is to be passionate and enjoy your work. All these factors can be studied and accomplished in so-called preparation process, when you will have to invest some time to try the business out and actually see what your most passion is about. Is it taking pictures of people, food, objects, architecture, or whatsoever? It is the moment to choose what type of photography you want to dedicate yourself to. Portrait photography, photojournalism, fashion, sports, still life, editorial, architectural, or any other. Once the type of photography is decided, the brand or product development will start taking place. Say fashion is your choice, then we will have to create your product around this activity. Regardless if you choose catalog photography, high fashion, street, or editorial fashion, creating a personal, unique style is the utmost importance, since the style will make viewers recognize your brand. Style will distinguish your work from others and provide unique value. They will be ready to pay for your product. In order to shape the style, creativity will be the main engine in this process, to mix your personality, get inspired by others, and keep experimenting. Next thing we'll do is to determine who are potential clients to buy your services. In other words, customer segmentation. Their age, their social status, marital status, their origin, geographical location, etc. What do they need? In case of fashion photography, consider your customers small retail businesses who will hire you to take pictures of their retail items. As example, children's clothing. In this case, job planning will include such conditions of shooting as items only, or bringing children as models, where to shot, what kinds of editing features you will provide for a set price. Because price is the amount that customers will be willing to pay for a job done. In my other videos, I talk a lot about products' real and perceived value, as well as supply costs, seasonal discounts, and competitors' price will be also considered. Now, the fee has the ability to create an appearance of luxury and exclusivity. Or, on the contrary, the lower the price, the more buyers. There are different photographers out there that charge several thousand per day, and others with more accessible price tags. You can also determine if discounting is appropriate. A discount can always draw in more customers, but it can also give the impression that the product is less desirable than it was before. Generally speaking, price is the cost of your services. You can charge per day or per hour, the range can be different. With no experience, you might want to charge less in order to get more customers and gain experience. Price will depend on what kind of customers your audience is. Say you choose a low price strategy for small local cosmetics brand who might want to appreciate a low cost of your services. Promotion. The goal of promotion is to communicate to customers why they need your product. Advertising, public relations, and the overall media strategy is used for introducing your product. Promotion can take place simultaneously along with developing the product and the price, because it will take time for people to get to know your product or service. Where and how to promote? With social network, there are all kinds of different platforms to advertise your product. Obviously, the more platforms your product or services is exposed to, the better. But of course, the overwhelm and extreme is not a virtue, and we need to prioritize the main ones: Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Pinterest. These are free sources, while Google Ad, Amazon Ad, LinkedIn Ad are paid services. Considering the visual exposure of photography, the main and the best platform to show off your portfolio will be Instagram. This platform is now being used by most of the businesses for visuality purposes. On the other hand, the Instagram subscribers open the app to watch attractive pictures, funny reels, and high-quality content posts. So creating gorgeous, attracting Instagram page is a must tool to demonstrate your work, your personality, and generally help customers to get to know you better. In order to grow your audience, you will have to post on a constant basis, adding hashtags, following other bloggers you like, interacting with their followers, commenting on their posts, etc. There are different strategies how to grow on Instagram nowadays. However, it is not as easy as it used to be. So that's what everyone is saying. Next part of our brand creation is place, where the product should be available in stores, online, or both. In case of photo business, place is where service is provided. In other words, photo studio, or where the shoots are taking place. Office, where customers are welcome to come to order their service, and work in office with computers and desks for editing pictures and other work-related tasks. Lately, all three places can be combined in one, and some photographers work from anywhere. When it comes to shooting place, it is one of the most important features of your brand. Say you are a wedding photographer, so that choosing the right place is 50% of successful photo session, with variety of shooting locations such as parks, beaches, mountains, etc. When it comes to studio as a place for shooting, many factors should be considered: accessibility of location, natural lighting, size of the place, even its cleanliness and safety. In case you grow up to the big company with delivery services, what is the logistics of equipment procedure? Next part of building your brand new business is people. It's the aspect that focuses on personalities that represent the product. People will complete all kinds of different responsibilities: shoot photos or help the main photographer, edit them, communicate with clients. In case you have any assistant, what is the status? Is he or she someone working for you, or you guys are equal partners? What type of salary arrangement you established? Education and development of your people is as important as their professional skills, along with communicative skills. Politeness and respect should always be emphasized. In the current era, people means not only sales and customer service employees, but promoting your product via social media. So people and promotion will be merged into the same category in some cases. One of the additional factors to keep in mind is physical evidence, processes, and technologies or elements of physical environment customer experience. A professionally designed website with an excellent functionality and about section that lists the principles of the company and its physical address, professional packaging, efficient delivery, they're all critical for convincing the customer that your product is not only good, but it's real. Same as under equipment and physical evidence, we can list all your photography equipment, such as cameras, softboxes, lights. Depending on the budget, new professionals would usually start with basic equipment and upgrade slowly, as well as consider platforms for keeping pictures and videos, Photoshop programs, as well as learning how to Photoshop and following new technologies, free applications, and programs to benefit your activity. I guess there are way more subjects to cover, so one video will not be enough, but at least I gave you the basics of photography activity in case you decide to dedicate yourself to it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe in order to not miss my next handy video.